Hey guys, what is up and what a great day to be grateful. These are just specifically 5 things that you can do that can help with your mental health. First and foremost, I wanted to specifically speak about in regards to my motto, a great day to be grateful. And what I mean by that phrase in particular is having gratitude. Complaining is to negativity as gratitude is to positivity. So being grateful will help you be positive throughout the day. I used to be a very, very, very negative person. What I did to change that, I started off with this really simple act. And essentially what I did was every time a negative thought came in my head, I would replace it with a positive thought. So, I'd be walking on campus and someone would walk really slow in front of me. And it would make me really mad. Like this anger inside of me would boil. Automatic negative thoughts. What I did to replace that is as soon as I thought about that, I'd be like, okay, it's really okay. This is not going to ruin my day. It's a great day. And I would just continue to do that throughout the day. And it made me realize how quickly my automatic negative thoughts were. It was all the time, all day long. Practice gratitude. It can be as simple as making a gratitude list as just every morning when you wake up, think of 3 things you're grateful for and why you're grateful for them. Weigh heavy on the positive things throughout the day. Like if you don't like your job, be grateful that you have a job instead of, feeling miserable all day. You have a paycheck at the end of the day. Having those positive thoughts. Second thing is a journal. So one thing that has really helped me, especially with stress and overthinking situations and things like that, is writing things down. I also have my gratitude list in here, as well as just, I used to do food journals way back when. If you want to know what a food journal is, because I didn't really know much about it either, let me show you what I used to do. This was my food journal. Essentially, excuse my terrible handwriting. I've never had cute handwriting, but essentially I would write down what I ate, what time I ate it, and then how I felt when I ate it. This specifically helped with intuitive eating, helping me enjoy my meals instead of seeing it as this obsession. It helped me a ton, and I always recommend that to people who are struggling with their eating habits. Just write down, document everything on paper so you can always go back. Third thing, and this goes in favor with everything else that I do for my health, is exercise. It's actually proven that it's one of the cheapest way to improve your health mentally. It helps with depression, it helps with stress, it helps with anxiety. And it doesn't have to be going and lifting weights or having a gym membership. You can simply go on a walk or hike or start running, but just any form of exercise is very, very good for your mental health and doing it on a regular basis. I mentioned this in my last video when it came to weight loss tips, but it's sleep. So yeah, did you know that it actually helps with your mental health? I learned this in one of my cognitive psych classes in undergrad. Is how when we go to sleep, essentially what happens to our brain is it's almost like cleaning it. It's literally cleaning little internal things going on in our brain. So when we lack sleep and we don't get enough of it, our brain is basically getting dirty with these just little thoughts that aren't getting cleared out. And it sounds weird and fake, but your brain won't function normally if you don't sleep. And even your memory, you have to have REM sleep for getting memories. Drinking and doing drugs causes you to lose your REM sleep. So you have to think about those things when you're making these decisions every single night. And so just keep that in mind when it's Friday night and you're wanting to party, but you're also not really feeling great mentally. So the 4th thing is meditation. Something that I struggle with, but The best way to practice meditation is very simple. Okay, so don't start humming and crisscrossing and trying to blink out your mind. You can do that, don't get me wrong, but start with very simple mindfulness meditation. Every morning you wake up, just focus on your breathing. That's like the best way to do basic meditation, is just breathe and feel your breath, feel how it like expands your stomach, and then when you breathe out, it like goes down. That's very simple meditation. Just sit in silence, like literally 5 minutes, just sit in silence and feel your body. And I know that sounds super hippie, but like I actually understand, like if you're in pain, where are you in pain at? I really like this one practice. It's like called like pressure and release or something. And essentially what you do is like you think about like your neck and you like tense up and then you release. And then you do that to like all the parts of your body, like your hands. By the end of it, you're so focused on doing that and like kind of focusing on each muscle group, it really helps like relieve your mind. There's lots and lots and lots of simple mindfulness meditations to do. At the end of the day, you don't have to do these crazy meditations. Just spend 5 to 10 minutes throughout the day. Just be mindful. Think about what's happening in your surroundings. It can literally be as simple as you just looking outside, being grateful for nature. That itself can be meditation. Taking a walk, taking a simple walk. So you can exercise and meditate at the same time. Wow. My 5th tip in mental health, manifestation. This could be as simple as purposely trying to manifest things happen in your life, but it doesn't always have to be that extreme. Just like have goals in life and manifest them to happen. Figure out what you need to do to make those things happen. In a way, manifestation is also just like simple goals. The best way that I like to manifest is when it comes to my goals, I like to imagine what my life would be like in that specific goal and visualizing it, like visualize like how it's gonna look. So for instance, I have recently got into my master's program to get my counseling license. Haven't gotten it yet, but I used to visualize before I was applying for schools and when I decided to do counseling, I used to visualize me sitting in an office and my clients coming in and like actually imagining like shaking their hand, introducing myself, having a sign that had LPC next to my name, like imagining what that life was like even different like feels and smells, like try and really be in that life. And I can visualize it and like tell that's what I want, like I really want this life. And then the way that it happens will work out how it's supposed to. Be in the presence of those thoughts. The universe and God don't necessarily give us exactly what we want, but they will create a life that we're supposed to have. And this is all easier said than done. There's lots of manifestation practices too, from all spectrums. From my experience, the best results I have was visualization of what I want for my future. I got more out of that than anything. Most importantly, you have to believe, you have to truly believe. Even if you don't have a higher power or don't believe in something above yourself, believe in the universe. Simply believe that the universe is shaped. Obviously humans aren't creating every little thing that's happening in the universe. There's something bigger out there, whether it's just Mother Nature or whatever. If you think that there's something out there but you don't know what it is, just believe in a higher power. It doesn't have to be anything specific. And then put your thoughts towards that thing and manifest things through that power. And more results come out of that than anything. You can start very simple as just imagining you feeling rested. If you don't have a good sleep schedule, just visualize rest, and then slowly you might start sleeping better at night. Those things have helped me the most with my mental health. Disclaimer, I wanted to also say that to me, a very important thing of mental health is not isolating yourself, but with how times are, I wanted to mention 5 things that I do in regards that I can do on my own without the help of something or someone else. Because I do believe in community, and I believe in interpersonal relationships really helping us be human beings and having, communication skills and being happy. And essentially, in my communication class, we learned that people lived longer when they we're more social. So I definitely am a huge believer in having a community and building through that community and having healthy relationships. All those things are very important for your mental health. But with how times have been in the pandemic and just in life in general, we have been becoming more independent as a society. And so I do want to mention things in case you are in a situation where you don't feel like branching out into a community, and these things definitely help. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know this isn't really in par with the rest of my videos. I kind of wanted to do something in relation to mental health because I think it is a very important factor of increasing your other health. Having good mental health will help you in the long run with your weight loss, with your physique, with your just overall the way you look and feel. That's why I think it was important to speak about it. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe as always. I usually don't say that, I forget it all the time. So definitely just want to make sure that I'm actually reaching people out there. So with that being said, you guys have a great day, and don't forget to be grateful, and don't forget to have good positivity.